You guys wanted it, you asked for it, and here it is. 5 facts about Pete Kowalski. Number 1. Limp. It is possible that Pete was injured somehow before Jimmy's arrival at Bullworth. If you look closely at Pete during the cutscenes in Chapter 1, you might notice that he's walking with a slight limp. No one knows for sure if this was intentional or if it was a problem with motion capture, but it can only be seen during the Chapter 1 cutscenes. Number 2. Piranha 3DD. Like many other voice actors in Bully, Matt Bush, the voice of Pete Kowalski, has been starring in various of other projects over the years. One of his latest appearances in film has been Piranha 3DD, where he played the role of Barry. That's right, Pete Kowalski is in a movie about rabid CGI piranhas and bouncy breasts. Who would have known? Number 3. Jimmy's arrival. As I mentioned in my last top 5 character facts video, Jimmy may have arrived at the academy on the very same day as Gary Smith and Pete Kowalski. A good piece of evidence for this is the outfits that Gary, Pete, and Jimmy all share. Most would say that they have these outfits to stand out of the crowd, but in all honesty it kind of just seems like Rockstar wanted their personalities to stand out more. Jimmy is rougher around the edges, which is why he pops his collar and doesn't tuck in his shirt, while Pete Kowalski wears the more feminine pink shirt, and Gary lands somewhere in between the two. Another reason for why they could have arrived on the very same day would be the quote from one of the other students by the name of Kirby Olsen.
The word is that the new kid thinks he can rule Bullworth by spring.
Number 4. Sexual orientation. It is vaguely implied and hinted towards that Pete Kowalski is either bisexual or homosexual. During one of the first cutscenes in the game, Gary refers to him as Femboy, the girliest boy in school. In a later cutscene when Pete is trying to watch swimming on the dorm TV, Gary questions whether or not Pete is watching the girls or the boys on the team. Later on, during Chapter 4, Pete makes an awkward joke towards Jimmy where he says that Jimmy could make a good stripper. Nonetheless, he does show a lot of interest when Jimmy mentions that they might even find him a girlfriend. Number 5. Intelligence. It is possible that Pete Kowalski is one of the most intelligent students on the entire academy. Pete proves himself on multiple occasions to not only be a good advisor for Jimmy, but also a very good planner. He also plays a big part in helping Jimmy not only take over the school, but also stop a riot and get revenge at Gary and restore peace between the factions. That's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. My name is SWEGTA, and I strongly suggest that you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I do tons of more bully-oriented content, ranging from machinimas to commentaries and Bully 2 news reports. It's all there for you to enjoy. Have a good day.